بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين والصلاة والسلام على سيدنا محمد وعلى آله وأصحابه وأزواجه والتابعين أما بعد فالسلام عليكم ورحمة الله تعالى وبركاته. This is Muhammad bin Yahya Ninowy, and we are going through some of the sights and scenes and tips and the spiritualities of Ramadan. One of the most important aspects of this month is charity. This month is a charitable month. And Hadith Ibn Abbas is in the authentic collection where the Prophet sallallahu ta'ala alayhi wa ala alihi wa azwajih wa dhurriyatihi wa sallam says that كان النبي صلى الله عليه وآله وسلم أجود الناس. He was the most generous of all people. وكان أجود ما يكون في رمضان. And he صلى الله عليه وسلم was the most generous in Ramadan. So generosity and giving and charity, this is what this month is all about, because sadaqah in Ramadan is special. It is different. It is the generosity in Ramadan is different. It has that root in the prophetic practice. You are identifying with the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam when you are generous in Ramadan, when you are giving extra in Ramadan. So therefore, please make it a point that every day in Ramadan you are charitable in one thing or another, in something or another. If you don't have anything to give in every day in the month of Ramadan, 30 days, then at least you should what? Smile. If you don't have money or skills or whatever to give in Ramadan, then smile. Your mere smile is an act of charity. So please, please, please do that charity every single day in the month of Ramadan. If you're planning to give a lump sum at the end of the month, that's fine. Or if you have your usual zakah given in the month of Ramadan, that's also fine. But I would like you to take part of that or add to that and give every single day something in Ramadan. That no day of Ramadan happens without you giving something. Charity is, and getting used to be charitable every single day in the month of Ramadan. That's something that would be pleasing the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, inshallah, and that's something that is pleasing to Allah Azza wa Jal, inshallah ta'ala. With that, I'm gonna link it to something else, which is taftiru sa'imin, which means what? That you actually provide food for those who fast to break their fast. Nowadays, simply because all our social life and norms have changed, and life has changed, and people are now all to themselves with their gadgets, connected to electronics and AI, but they're not connected to their families and communities and societies as much. The sunnah of the Prophet ﷺ forces us to break that frame that was imposed on us, in a sense, and go back to that human touch. And therefore he ﷺ encourages us to provide food to break the fast of people. Whether those people are needy or not needy, it makes no difference. It does make a difference, but I mean it makes no difference as far as the aspect of you have provided food for someone to break their fast. And Nabi sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, in what Al-Imam Ahmad narrated what Tirmidhi narrated and declared it authentic, said, "Man fattara sa'iman kana lahu mithlu ajrih." Whoever provides food for a fasting person to break their fast, he will have the same reward as that person. That's important for us to understand, because now you share. The Prophet ﷺ wants us to be sharing and caring people, and therefore he's providing for us an opportunity in his sunnah that we provide food. And I tell you, those of you who have lived in some Muslim majority communities, you'll find in the month of Ramadan people going to strange extents to secure that they would provide people who are fasting to break their fast. To the point that in Sudan, for example, which is funny, interesting, but I mean, they actually stop the cars at Maghrib time. Now you have people who bring food with them. They stand in the middle of the street or the highway where people are traveling, and they force them to stop, literally. Those guys may be going at Maghrib time, really hurrying up, they want to go home. And right at Maghrib time, once the Maghrib time is there, they really block the roads, and you will not be able to pass until you take food from them. They're going to provide you food by force, sort of generosity by force. But they do that. And then on the sides of the streets, they put a mat and they have people sit and eat and all that. It really is amazing how people go. Some people knock on the doors of people they don't know, total strangers, and put food there. And some people go to other extents. It's unbelievable the creativity that people actually resort to during the month of Ramadan to a breakdown, to help another fasting person break his or her fast. So for that reward, but it's that sharing, it's that smile also, it's that caring about others, it is that sharing the love and sharing the food and sharing the time, and it brings a lot. It's healthy and healing for societies. And I think today, in nowadays world where everything is deconstructed and everyone is, individualism is ripe, I think it's very important that we revive these prophetic sunnahs which provides food for a fasting person. May Allah Azza wa Jal enable us and accept from us. وصلى الله وسلم وبارك على سيدنا محمد وآله والحمد لله رب العالمين.